Oh, we live. What's good, folks? Before we get into the video, man, I have to talk to you guys. If you're a fan of NCAA football, NCAA basketball, NFL, NBA, NHL, concerts, you name it, if you buy in tickets, you gotta hear what I'm about to tell you. It is a free app you can put on your device called SeatGeek. Get the app, man. Get the app. This little piece of genius technology searches the entire planet for ticket prices. You might be out there buying tickets, you thinking you got a good deal when really you got hoodwinked and you got flim-flam. So what this app does is it finds tickets and it rates how good of a deal the ticket is for you. Cause it already knows it scoured the entire planet. It rates them in numbers. The higher the number, the better the ticket. Let's say you ain't good at counting, fam. It color codes it. If you got a green ticket price, it's a great price. And as if that's not impressive enough, this technology, once you go to the app and you find yourself a ticket, that app itself will show you a view from the seat you're thinking about buying. That's amazing. I'm trying to keep you from getting flim-flammed out there. And if you do get the app, which you should because the app is free, if you do buy tickets, make sure at the promo you enter code Kspadetheprospect so you can get an additional discount off of your ticket. Go out there and enjoy it. What is going on, college football fans? It is Kspadetheprospect. We are finally back with a brand new season of UNLV Running Rebels football. If you guys missed last season, I don't know where you was, but let me go ahead and catch you up to speed. The Rebels had a legendary season, best season in the history of the team, looked great, went to a bowl game, won the bowl game, put the entire nation on notice. Now, this year they got to make sure everybody knows that wasn't a fluke. They gotta know that this is the new tradition, this is the new culture over here, and this program got an up arrow. Now we're gonna start this off. This is going to be the first game of the season. We're gonna start today's video off by checking to see if we got any preseason All-Americans. To our surprise, the only first or second team All-American we had for the entire NCAA was Devontae Boyd as a kick returner, which is a tad bit disappointing because this year Coach K.Spade wants to move Devontae away from kick return duties. He is going to be the premier wide receiver in this program, and we don't really want him getting bashed up out there returning kicks. Somebody else going to have to step up and do a big job out there. But if we go over and look at the All-Americans for the Mountain West Conference, I mean, there's Rebels everywhere. As they should be, because we all know the Rebels somewhat run it over there in the Mountain West Conference. Anyway, let's get to the field for today's game, man. This is the first game of the season. It's the Wildcats of Arizona hosting a battle against the Rebels. And let me let you know, these two teams have history. They met twice last season. Once in the regular season where the Wildcats was able to escape with a 3-point victory. And once again at the end of the season in the bowl game when the Rebels ran through Arizona. So you can already figure that left a bitter taste in the mouth of Arizona, who a lot of people feel like is a better program with better talent on the field. Let's get down to the coin toss. Alright folks, one quick glance in the stands, you can see that Arizona's fans have come out in droves to see their team start this season off, and I know they want the dub.
The 25-yard line. Boyd's a kid right now, Herbie, that I think a lot of people didn't know about maybe a month or so ago. Right now, he's starting to play.
I don't know what he's talking about. People know Devontae, and if they don't, they will after this season. Anyway, the Rebels come out here and try to establish this first drive on the ground, which is what we saw this team do a great job of last season. On first and second down, Arizona's not having it. This team is going to have to go to the air. No big deal. 3rd and 8, you see Stanton calling out some pre-snap reads. He drops back in the gun, throws a beautiful pass to the sideline where Kendall Keys is wide open for his first ever catch as a member of the Rebels. Let's go. 1st and 10 UNLV. Stanton is blown up in the backfield for a 4-yard loss on the read option keeper attempt. Once again was their bread and butter last year. Not so far early in this game, and on 3rd down, he tries to find his best receiver, Devontae Boyd, but Arizona was out there waiting on it. Folks, I can't tell you today's football game starts with no drama. On the defensive side of the football, we've got a true freshman starting at strong safety. It is none other than K.Spade Jr., the son of the head coach, which has a lot of people screaming nepotism and a small but vocal group of folks saying if you saw these guys in camp, this kid deserves to start. I guess only time will tell, but right here we see him come up on 3rd and 8, makes his first ever tackle as a member of the UNLV squad. I see you, Junior. I believe the kid gonna be all right, man. It's kind of early to come out here with your predictions. I believe the kid will be No! Lexington Thomas, the running back who lost his job last season because of injury, is down early in this game. And Arizona trying to send some other players to the sideline too. Big time hit delivered on Brandon Presley, who somehow manages to hold on to that football. Devontae Boyd showing the moves right here on a 6-yard pickup. That brings up a 2nd and short where we get our first look at Evan Owens, who's brought down for a 1-yard loss on his first carry. Arizona don't really look like they trying to play this running stuff, but you got to stick with it. 3rd down, they go for the quick slant. They called the number of Devontae Boyd, but he took a big-time hit. He couldn't hold on to it. Special teams unit comes out and punts this thing off. Still a 0-0 game. This is a physical game so far, and it seems like neither of these teams like the other one. I'm going to go ahead and say this just might be a rivalry to keep your eye on. The QB Dawkins has some green. He's got some speed. He's got some blockers. He's at the 10, and he's brought down just shy of the 5-yard line after a 66-yard scamper. Crazy. He comes back and throws a pass for the end zone. Junior comes in late. I'm not sure if they're going to throw a flag or what, but Junior definitely comes in late and delivers a hit on the wide receiver after the touchdown is scored. It appears to be no flag, but that's definitely not going to help this already physical football game we got going. Oh, and you can already see what I'm talking about. Kendall Keys pays the price for Junior's sins. Comes out right there, took a big-time hit, but held on to the football. 2nd down, they try to go to the screen. They are trying to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmaker, Lexington Thomas. It's not working. So they hit their other one, Devontae Boyd. Beautiful route, beautiful pass, 20-yard pickup, 1st and 10 Rebels. They go back to the ground. Now, Lex is not having a great game so far. It's still early, but at this point of the game, Thomas is under 2 yards per carry. Arizona ain't having it. But you know what they say about the run. You got to stick with it, even if it's just to keep the defense honest. They go right back to him right here. Pretty good pickup. 1st and 10 for Stanton. He delivers the strike to Kendall Keys. This team feels pretty good about Kendall. They believe this guy has the big body that they need in the red zone. Interception thrown by Stanton. UNLV loves this pass play. If you look at it again, it's supposed to be a pick play, maybe an illegal pick play, but for some odd reason, Boyd misses the pick. Interception thrown. This could get colossal for UNLV. This defense might still be winded from that long drive they gave up last time. And you can already see they got the running back out here running fools over, dragging fools, picking up a 1st down on that play. And I don't know if you guys peeped it, but Junior gets welcomed to the NCAA. He gets pancaked, decleated by an offensive lineman. And on 2nd down, the kid gets dropped again. Now, I'm not going to say this means he ain't the best strong safety on the team, but he's definitely a little light in the ass. They're going to have to get this kid in the weight room. Dawkins keeps it again. We've seen this kid get a big-time run, and he ain't getting a big run right here. He took a big hit. The kid went airborne. He appears to be okay. Jumps up. It's 3rd and short. He drops back the pass, has a receiver wide open and misses him. You got to wonder if he got his bell rung on that play where he got hit. The receiver was wide open. He just couldn't hit him. We got a studio update, and the Georgia Bulldogs start this season off upsetting the #1 ranked Clemson Tigers. The SEC is already beating up on the ACC. It's going to be a long season for the ACC. Back to this game, folks. 10-0 is your score. Beautiful pass from Stanton. In the middle of the field, he finds Brandon Presley wide open for a 28-yard gain. I like what they doing, y'all. This team ain't got no quit in them. Speaking of no quit, look at little small Lex Thomas fighting through the defense, picking up 9 yards and the 1st. 2nd down, they go back to Thomas. Thomas is stopped before he can even get past the line of scrimmage. He's thrown down for a pickup of nothing. 3rd down, they go back to the screenplay. This time it's Evan Owens. He gets in the open field, puts his head down, fights forward for yardage, gets the 1st down to keep this drive going. Stanton keeps it. He's brought down just shy of the 1st down marker, but they got... No! Evan Owens is down this time. He didn't even get the football. How do you get hurt when you don't have the football? The injury bug seems like he is picking on this team early. If it's any good news, Lexington Thomas came back to the field, so he either had a minor injury or he's playing through injury. And a running back we never heard of is Xavier Campbell gets in the end zone for the UNLV Rebels' first score. We get another studio update. Man, the ACC. This time it's Florida State on the receiving end of a butt whooping. They're losing to Oklahoma State. ACC, y'all got to tighten up. Anyway, folks, less than a minute to go on the clock. Big time hit by Junior. This is the type of hit that his father said he could deliver. He said his son was ready to play at this level, and he proved it right there. Big time hit. Less than a minute on the clock, man. You know Arizona would love to get in field goal range or maybe even get 7. Tough run by Nick Wilson right here after the catch, because they get it back in the second half to start off. So anything they can get here is just a bonus. On third down, though, the Rebels do a great job of making Dawkins uncomfortable in the pocket, made him throw a crazy pass, and they get out of the first half only trailing by 3. This is pretty good considering that interception really could have put him in a bad situation. So we got a 10-7 game out here. Devontae Boyd hasn't had the big half we expected, and Lexington Thomas has gotten nothing. As you can see, the Rebels only have 36 yards on the ground, which is crazy if you saw the way this team played last year. But it's a lot of new faces out here. They might have to switch things up. You got to play to the strength of your team. And maybe, just maybe, running the ball ain't the strength. Who knows? I don't know. It's still early. It's the first game, y'all. Relax. First and 10 for the Wildcats out here. And here comes Junior coming all the way across the field to deliver the hit to push the ball carrier out of bounds. However, Arizona's still moving this football. Look at Junior with another late hit. What is with this kid? This kid got some screws loose. That's the second late hit we've seen him deliver, and he is exposed right here. That was Junior in man defense. He got smoked by Cam Denson. Big time pass, big time catch. 17-7 Arizona. This one right here gonna get ugly. I can just tell these two teams do not like each other. This one is going to get ugly. UNLV offense back on the field, and Lex Thomas, this is what we know this kid can do. He's small in stature, man, but the dude got a motor. You got to keep letting him get his carries, even if it's not going well for him. You can't give up on the run. You just can't. Big time pickup right here. 20-plus yards on the run. That gets them close to midfield, and they're still trying to run this quarterback keeper. Somebody missed the block right there, but Stanton gets blowed up in the backfield. 2nd and 11. They give it back to Thomas, who took a big time hit. I'm not sure. I think Thomas might have been out on his feet right there. They really need to get this kid out and check him for concussion protocol. He does come out on the next play. You see Xavier in the game. Look at the tight end, Tim Holt, putting his head down, running through Arizona defenders to the tune of a first down, and he gets some past midfield just outside of the red zone, matter of fact. They go back across the middle to Devontae Boyd, 9 yards the hard way. This kid will make a tough catch, man. You can say what you want to say about Devontae. He has proven that he's tough. He can take a hit, and he can make some tough catches as he did on that last one. Now check us out right here. Right outside the 5-yard line, Stanton goes to Thomas, man. Good grief. These boys ain't playing. Xavier Campbell to the outside again. This kid we never heard of has both touchdowns for the Rebels today, folks. We got a 17-14 game here late in the third quarter. Let's see if this Rebel defense has another stop in them. Dawkins is thrashing this team. Here comes Junior late again. They're gonna have to talk to this kid. This kid is crazy. He's crazy. I keep seeing him flying a play late. Like, that's the third time this game I've seen him lead with his head, come flying in late after the play is dead. This is crazy. 2nd down, Dawkins keeps it. They setting up for the triple option, and that's a big time hit over there. That's what I want to see, Rebels. Let's go. Let's go. You got to put some hits on these dudes. Make them scared to get the football. Make somebody not want their number called. Oh, it was an injury after that play, too. They dropping like flies out here. 3rd down for Dawkins. He's got a receiver over there, Morris. You got to play that better. You got to play that better. Look at Junior running the play late again. What is wrong with this kid? He's crazy. 3rd and short. He had an opportunity right there to really decleat Dawkins. Dawkins gave him a head wiggle, got right by him. Junior got back in the play and made the tackle, but I was expecting to see a big-time collision. He comes back on 1st and goal, makes a big-time play, and at least right here, his teammates seem to like him. It seemed like they like him. They need a stop right here. Nobody was there to stop Zach Green. Zach gets in the end zone, 2-yard run. Folks, 24-14, 10 points. It's 5 minutes on the clock. It is enough time, but you need a super efficient drive right here, and you kind of need to move the ball fast. You need to move it fast. What do? You go through the air. Kendall Keys, this guy's having a pretty good day if I don't say so myself. That's another big-time catch. 3rd and 7, they elect to keep it on the ground. I never would have done that, but it worked. Lex picks up 9 and 10 on the ground to continue this drive. Maybe Arizona was expecting pass. Maybe that's why it worked. But 1st and 10, they go across the middle. Darren Woods Jr., big-time catch, 22-yard reception. They inside the red zone, folks. The Rebels are here. You had Devontae Boyd wide open on a slant. Stanton threw it a little too high. Devontae went up and got it. But, of course, once you hit the ground, the play is dead. They go no huddle, rushing them back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they got. Stanton takes the snap. Everybody looks at Boyd. Nobody looks at Makai Stevenson. Touchdown, Rebels.
Think before you ink, I got this ink all in my hands, man. I'm growing up and I'm changing.
3-point game. 2.5 minutes on the clock. You need the defense to make a stop, but the blocking is set up for Wilson. Wilson is running. Here comes Junior across the field to make the play. At this point, folks, I don't have a problem with this true freshman player. I think he's ready. That's another late hit attempt. What is wrong with him, though? He's ready, but he's crazy. Let's see if you guys can see it on the replay right here. The receiver goes down and 2-7 dives in, but that was a first down. That kept the clock moving. That ultimately sealed the fate of UNLV. If you're a Rebel fan, don't feel down. They lost the first game of the season last year, too, and still had one of the best seasons in the history of the school. I don't know, man. This one right here was crazy. I think I'm more shocked at how unsuccessful they were running the football today. It could just be Arizona's defense. I don't know, but this team took a tough schedule out of the gate. It doesn't get any easier next week or the week after that. But anyway, folks, that is all I got for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You did do me a favor, bang that like. If you new, hit subscribe, and I am out till next time, folks. Peace.